Hi, nice to meet you once again on Time with Chief Javin. This is a weekly affair because of time constraints. I'm caught in between busy schedules of work and then, chasing an area of interest that is just blogging. So, yes, that is it. Let's begin. Welcome once again with Time with Chief Javin on all the social media platforms: Facebook, YouTube, X, and then Instagram. The name is Time with Jabin. On Time with Jabin, we discuss issues regarding nursing. We promote we promote learning. We promote professional development. We also promote nurse migration. Whatever ensure that the nurse lives off to their maximum best is exactly what I do over here. On today's edition, I'm here to introduce an old topic. However, I'll narrow it down to the nursing discussion. That is scholarship that is ongoing at the moment. I'm talking about the Chevening Scholarship 2024-2025 application. This is an old story, perhaps might be very new to most of my colleagues, and that is why I've picked up upon as one of nurses, sound alarm to anybody who might get interested. Why the emphasis on nursing is quite simple. I know that this is relatively new to many nurses because what we get to do back in Ghana is not trying to chase international scholarship that exists for everybody. We try to focus more on our study leave, our specialties and all that. However, there's a better opportunities that I believe that a lot of Ghanaian nurses, and of course anybody who is listening out to me or view me out there, can equally pursue. It may interest a lot of Ghanaian nurses to know that, look, since 2022, 2023, 2023, 2024, we have Ghanaian nurses winning these awards, and it may interest you to know that that is last year's intake. We had one Ghanaian midwife winning both Chevening Scholarship and then Commonwealth. You understand? This gives the impression that with thorough coaching and mentorship, a lot of people are also in the line of winning. So I'm happy to announce that this year we have Ghanaian nurse who is currently studying University of Glasgow for Masters in Nursing under Chevening, and that is why I'm here to give you that details. The one area of why I'm trying to focus on this is that it's an area that is so important, that our work and our area of work is so important that when we're able to put our pieces together and add it to the requirement, we become very competitive. As I already told you that two of our people have won it. And so I'm here to tell nurses that, look, maybe you don't know that what you're doing in your area. For example, I was working in a rural community in Sefi. I was not thinking about such an offer, not knowing that when we were rushing out to those villages to give outreaches and giving them those trainings and all that was enough to position me for such an offer. And that is why I'm here to tell people that, look, no matter wherever you find yourself, it's not only for the city dwellers or those people who are working in the state of the arts hospitals. They are interested in that your story, that you're impacting people in wherever you find yourself. The next thing is that, as I told you, 2 years, for the past 2 years, Ghanaian nurses are winning, and so there's the chance that a lot of you people can also have that. Lastly, these people are willing to come on my show to give the needed first-hand information about how to go about your own essays. Originality is very important in this whole application. That is not to say they are going to spoon feed you. However, they are aiming to let you have the specific information or what we do or the content that we do in our day-to-day activities as nurses that you can capture in your essay to go through the selection criteria. So just have some time for me as I run you through the processes. Right now, the next thing we're going to talk about is I'm going to talk about Chevening Scholarship. As I said, Chevening Scholarship has been in existence for some time now. A lot of people have been winning across board. From their website is what they say, that it is for people, for emerging and outstanding leaders. You understand? This is for emerging and outstanding leaders all over the world to develop professionally and academically in any course for at least for 1 year. You understand? So if you can just join and come to the UK to develop yourself professionally and academically. You understand? That is what this scholarship is all about. So once they have given out this background, if you have what it takes to meet their criteria, of course you just have to enroll on board and give out your unique history. So few eligibility requirements: you need to be a member of the Chevening country or territory. And then the next thing is that upon completion of a 1-year program, you need to go back to your country to impact on the knowledge that you have acquired. The next thing you have to do is that you need to have at least first degree with at least second class upper. There is also a motivation. This is a motivation for higher studies. So if you're a nurse out there, don't think that, look, let me wait. Always prepare yourself for some of these things. If you have second class upper, and then your country falls within this thing, the eligibility countries, of course, be there. And the most important thing is that you need to have at least 2,008 hours of work, or at least 2 years of verifiable work experience. So I repeat them again. You need to have at least 2 years of work. You need to have at least second class upper in first degree, and then you need to return to your country. Okay, and then your area of study must be at least 1 year. You need to have 1 year of studies. Your master's degree should be 1 year. There are a few disqualifying factors that you need to also take notice of. That these are them. One is you shouldn't be a British or dual British citizen. You shouldn't be a refugee, or shouldn't have refugee status, and should not be an employee, a former employee, a relative of an employee of His Majesty's government. So that is to ensure people who benefit it just get it. You don't want any I'm struggling to find words to better describe it. They want it to be as fair as possible. That's what I can describe about that. And then the next thing is you should have not, if you have studied previously in the UK and the UK government funding, you also disqualify. Right, so let's have the timelines. Currently the application is ongoing. It's open at 12 September and it closes on 7th November at 12 o'clock UK time. And so anytime within this time frame, you can start with your application and it will be assessed. And if you go through it, you will hear from them. The good thing about some of these opportunities is that it might seem far away, but I can tell you it is more credible than applying for study leave and all those things that we know about. And so if you have what it means, I encourage you to try, because it is something that Ghanaian nurses are trying and they are winning. Now, if you believe that you are very competent, you have stories that is captivating, you have that academic qualification, intelligence is demonstrable in so many ways. One of them under this scholarship secretariat is that you're going to write 4 essays in 500 words. You're going to write 4 short essays, each of them comprising of 500 words. Let me sound that brevity is very important over here. And then originality is also important. We don't like fake news, or you cannot steal somebody's idea and then claim. You can also exaggerate whatever it is. They are so much interested in your genuine or original impacts and how it is bringing results. You understand? So they expect you to write 4 stories on these thematic areas. 1, you need to write 500 words essay under networking. 2, leadership essays. 3, studying in the UK. And 4, future career plans. So with networking, you need to write something that shows that yes, you are the person who can be picked up. Then with the leadership skills, for example, you find yourself somewhere in a rural area, or wherever you find yourself, you shouldn't be in rural areas. Wherever you find yourself, you have been able to show leadership. It shouldn't be that big thing, but the small thing that you do that impact people's life, you should be able to capture them in its original state, yet very detailed, to capture the most important information that is worthy of going through the assessment stage. And then you clearly need to also write something on study in the UK. You need to have a plan. How are you going to manage your time? I can tell you that life in the United Kingdom is very stressful. You're so regimented. From this time to this, you have to be here, you have to be there, you understand? There is no flexibility. So you need to show that you can meet up with their demands. And then, of course, future career plans. Any knowledge that is acquired must be put into practical use. You need to tell them that, let's say you want to study BSc, MSc nursing, or MSc mental health, or midwifery, or whatever. So you should be able to convince them, after you have gained the knowledge, how are you going to impact your people back home. You understand? You must give convincing stories that's what allow them to consider you. So the next one I'm going to talk about is the time phases. So as I said, the scholarship opened in September and is going to close on 7th November 2023. Now this is from their website. This is what they say. Mid-November to December, they are going to do, the reading committee is going to do their work, and then scores and rankings pass to the local embassies. So from mid-November to December 2024, that's what they are going to do. The reading committee is going to mark or assess your 4 essays, the 400, the 500 essays each. They are going to assess them, mark them, and rank you. So if you go through this, then you are going to they are going through the next stage. So the next stage is early to mid-February. At this stage, applicants will be shortlisted. Those who go through the previous one will be shortlisted for interview, and the interview will span from 26th February all the way to April 2024. And that's what they say. If you go beyond this stage, right, congratulations. If you go beyond this stage, congratulations, because you have won the scholarship. So at this stage, they are going to call for 2 references and your educational documents. That is where they will call for your at least 1 admission letter from the university, and it is recommended that you pick 1 top tier university and 2 moderate ones, so that when you go through it, you'll be able to have your admission letter from 1 university. Then the next one is June 2024. With June 2024, your results will be out. Results will be announced in June 2024, and by 11 July 2024, you decide to receive and submit at least 1 unconditional university offer, and September 2024 you are in the university in the UK to begin your studies. So guys, this is what I have for you. And one good thing, as I said from the beginning, these 2 people are willing to come on board, that we are going to engage them to tell us how they did it, and they're also going to give you that job colleague interaction as necessary. How can you make our unique stories to or how do we present our unique stories to go through the various stages? What I can tell you is that nursing is not, if you're a nurse with that qualification, please don't underrate yourself. You're going to meet a whole lot of professionals. I don't want to mention anybody, but if you believe yourself that you have what it takes, you're very competent, you're very confident, you are an intelligent guy, believe in yourself, forget about whoever is coming, go in there and compete. If you don't win, go and make your corrections. The following year you are try. Okay. So once again, thank you very much. 3 days from now, the Ghana alumni of Chevening Scholarship will be coming online. I'll be sharing their link. You can join and listen to them. As it's a broader presentation. However, on this program, I'll bring the 2 colleagues, and they will tell us their individual stories from admission all the way to their arrival in the United Kingdom. I quite remember somewhere June, my friend called me. I was asleep. I just returned from night duty. The guy called me. Hey, Regan, Charlie, I've won the scholarship. I was driving. I just had to park on my way from University of Ghana. I parked, and then I also stopped my studies, and we did our own thing. You understand? So I want to also hear your success stories, guys. I'm also attaching the link for the application. Thank you very much. Remember to share. The name is Chief Jaben on all platforms: Facebook, YouTube is Chief Jaben, and Instagram X is also Chief Jaben. Thank you very much, colleagues.